So COVID-19.
Never know.
So everybody is familiar with COVID-19. If you're
Mhm.
if you're not
What's
familiar with
COVID-19?
COVID-19, then you're kind of an idiot. You're just a massive idiot.
What's your theory now, Surya?
Is
COVID
COVID-19
started?
a population control?
What's wrong with you, fam? Why you thinking what the government did the COVID so that we can
No.
kill people?
It's a theory, you know.
It's a theory.
I think it's just one of those diseases where it just went haywire. That's all. I think that's just it. I don't think no government. No controlling this. That,
Yeah,
and
lah.
that. I really don't think so. If you think so, right? I think it's just like.
Okay, so COVID-19 population control. I think that so there are a lot of theories that it wasn't meant. It was like. So do you all know how COVID-19 came about? Like how it originated?
By a peacock.
A bat. Dude in the bat, right? Yeah.
Okay, that was one
By
of the theories, right?
By
But
a
then-
tiger's urine.
So basically, I was seeing this guy talking about it. Okay, this is not like I'm just saying like facts, not like racist or anything. People in China have been eating like bats, snakes. I don't know what.
It's just like there's a lot. Not a lot. There are people in China who do eat
wild
crazy things.
wild animals like
Scorpions and all.
pangolins or anything for
Pangolins is messed up.
for decades before this, and there was no problem. Why suddenly is there a problem when they eat bats? It does not make sense. So what one of the theory is that it wasn't a bio weapon. It was like more of like a organism thingy. It wasn't like a bio weapon that scale, but then it was being tested at China laboratory. I don't know how you pronounce the word.
Laboratory. Laboratory.
Chinese lab. Okay, laboratory.
Lab.
Whatever.
So what you're trying to say is that.
So
what I'm trying to say is that. Yeah. Go on. I want to
Okay,
hear
what I'm
this
trying to say
argument.
is so it's kind of because of that it may have been exposed to the wild, because it seemed that lab is like very secluded away from the city and stuff, because like people are there if anything happens, right? So it's secluded, so it could have like been exposed into the wild, because it's highly unlikely for it to be like because you eat bat, because they've been eating it for decades. So how come like suddenly there's like COVID? If you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. So
I mean, okay, here's my take on it. You said it's because all of a sudden bats now, before this it never had this virus, suddenly it just did. So people planted it in. I think
it was like exposed.
Okay, like exposed, yeah, right. Okay, the way I see it is that this is not our first pandemic, you know.
Yeah.
The last one before, I think it was like the Spanish flu, but the biggest one was like the Black Death, right? The Black Death was like over 6 years, killing 200 million people, all because of a flea, right? How come before that the flea didn't kill the Egyptian? Okay, there were a decent amount of rats in Egypt, or like just other countries. Why suddenly at that? I had like a bio project. I had to research, right? I think it was like 13 something where the 1357 something like that, where the fleas started to get this bacteria, the Black Death, which wiped out like a major population of the world. How come before that it never happened? You know, where did this suddenly come from? So it is a possibility for these bacteria, these microorganisms, to just come out of nowhere. They evolve, they mutate. Just like, okay, we can mutate too. We humans exposed to radiation and all, we can mutate.
Microorganisms or anything is man-made? Or do you think it's natural?
To me, I don't think it's man-made. I don't think humans have really had any. Okay, we have issues with population control, but not to the most critical extent. We have 7 billion people, right? But so far, nothing too crazy has happened yet. We still have a decent amount of resource, except for like memang there are countries that are like struggling.
Yeah.
But that's more like just because it's maybe just because of the area that they're in, you know, because like in Africa there's like so much sand, very hot, and also it's hard to get water and resources. In places like Palestine, there's a war going on, so it's like hard. So to me, it's like population control is like, I don't think anyone has an issue with it yet, a major issue. So I don't see why people decided, especially China, like they decide, oh, you know what, let's kill half of our own people, and other countries. What?
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Let's just say that it wasn't. Okay, let's just forget about population control. Let's just say that they were just experimenting on stuff, and it could have exposed. Could that be a viable theory?
I think we're in the 2000s. Tell me, we've evolved so much in making sure deadly things don't go out. I think they're responsible enough to not accidentally. This isn't some comic where some guy just, I'm gonna take this open beaker outside. Oops, dropped it on a spider. What's gonna happen? No, people are like responsible now.
Okay. So
I'm pretty sure they could have contained it.
Yeah. So Danish, what are your thoughts on this?
I just think God looked at the world and they're like, alright, humans are screwing it, so like, yeah, COVID.
Alright.
Danish.
So that 3 months was just the Earth to like repopulate, just to take care, because we've been destroying it a lot. Like, dolphins came to Venice, which was really beautiful. I wish I would have seen that. Trees were going back, and then if anything, the dinosaurs could have come back with the mammoths. You know what I mean?
Danish.
So God was like, alright.
Okay,
Danish.
the dolphin part was okay. The dinosaur and the mammoth, that they don't just come out just because humans are reducing. They just like come out of the ground like, hey,
God's like, alright,
humans anymore?
God's like, okay,
logical.
Mammoth, T-Rex. Saber-tooth tiger. Okay, no.
We'd be dead if
Your
there was
logical thing about COVID, like.
I just think it's. I just think it just got miscarriage. Well, not miscarriage. Like, it's just like, how the hell? So what I mean is like, people do eat bats. It's just like, it's unfortunate, I mean, like, because I think I've heard before. It was like COVID did happen. It's just that we tak jaga betul-betul. When at Wuhan tu, like back in 2019 ada, and March baru it like started going like crazy. So like it was at Wuhan, and then people didn't know how dangerous it was. People didn't know how terrible it could get. So I just think it's been there. It's just now we're making a big fuss out of it, and which is like not saying like, oh, we overreact or something. It's just like, I mean by big fuss is that we didn't handle it well, and also like we knew it's there, just we didn't know how it's contagious. We know. I think some people knew lah in Wuhan, and maybe some scientists, but yeah, tu je. It's just that one of those things where it's like we just salah jaga je lah. So I don't think any government whatsoever. It's just it's unfortunate tu je lah. That's for me. I think it's just unfortunate. That's all.
Okay. So
stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Always stupid.
So stupid lah. So that's what you guys saying? Stupid.
Yeah, pandable, but if I had to choose, I would rather pander onto it being a stupid theory though. How about you, sir?
Okay, I would say
the government are not cruel to kill people, man.
No. Okay, I would say
it's okay, let him.
I would
I
would say stupid, but then there is a tiny part of me saying that it could be
understandable.
It could be an accident. You never know. It could have been an accident.
I think it is an accident. It, like as I said, it's just not human control. It's just like the bats.
The small part of me saying that it could be a human accident. The people who are saying that the government is trying to kill people and stuff, okay, that's kind of mad. Okay, it's kind of mad.